These guys are trying to check me out here, and the computer is not cooperating with the checkout process. So they've got like 3 guys working on the computer trying to get the bill entered correctly, and it just is highly entertaining to me to see computer systems versus 100 years ago where we were writing things out with just pen and paper. Good morning. I'm back in Austin, Texas today, here at my friend Stan's house. And there's been some interesting developments in the last day or two. I got down here to Austin, and one of the things I was doing was looking for flat spots in my tires. All of you encouraged me to buy new tires, that these old 1996 tires are too old, that I needed to buy some new tires and replace them, which is what I did. And what I found was my vibration did not go away. After the vibration didn't go away, I started contacting my mechanic friends. And one of my new acquaintances through the YouTube channel here is a diesel mechanic named Scott. Scott's intimately familiar with pretty much everything about the engine, and he's been dead on all of his guesses and his estimates. So he asked me to send him some pictures of the driveline, the drive shaft underneath. And his theory is that the drive shaft has an imbalance. So I sent him some photos, and he indicated that there's some problems there, and that's probably exactly what's going on, and encouraged me to go to a local shop. So today I'm headed out to a drive shaft shop. It's on the other side of Austin, about 30 minutes from here. The vehicle's still running. It just has that vibration, so I'm going to baby it and be really careful and drive out there and have them take a look at it. By the way, for those of you who are curious, this particular step van, for whatever reason, only has a lap belt in it. Eventually I'd like to look in a salvage yard and find a traditional seat belt that has the across the chest. This particular seat belt actually crosses the wrong way. The latch is on the door side, so there's no way it could be a 3-point harness to adjust, because it has to latch on the opposite side as you're pulling it over your shoulder from the post on this side, which is traditionally how it's done. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that I am wearing a seat belt as I'm driving this. It's just this particular one right now only has the lap belt. It's old school, and that I do intend to upgrade this for safety reasons to a full harness. I've arrived at the place that's going to balance the drive shaft, diagnose what's going on there, possibly some work on the U-joints, I'm not sure. One of you made an awesome comment. I just love that. I just posted the video with the little plastic dog that my sister had given me, and they indicated that the dog should reside near the doghouse. So in the front of the step van, this big case here is what's called the doghouse. It covers the engine, and so the dog should reside down here, right in the doghouse. I think maybe eventually I'll get like a little piece of Velcro or something like that to attach the dog so he sits right here on his own doghouse. I think that's sort of cool. What a unique and fun thing for somebody to think of. They're going to do a diagnostic, 1 hour, like thorough overview, looking at it, see what's going on. It's cost $130. I believe that applies towards the actual repairs. Should come in about $500 for 3 new U-joints. So everyone's gone to lunch here, so I'm going to do the same thing and walk nearby, find a place to eat. I've been having some problems with my left eye the last several days. I think it's infected, and it's really sensitive to bright sunlight. It's really difficult for me to open it. I'm not sure what's going on there. I may have to go into urgent care or find a doctor here soon, because it's getting really difficult to keep it open during the day. So anyway, I'm just explaining that in case I look a little weird with one eye here shut. I have some good news. Well, good news and mixed news. They just pulled the whole thing apart and looked at it, looked at the spines, looked at the U-joints. They said everything looks fabulous. So the whole drivetrain, everything they checked out looks really, really great. They're going to put it back together, just grease it up for me, and I'll pay for an hour of their time for the diagnostic. So that's really awesome news that everything looks good. The only downside of that is I still have that vibration. at the higher speeds and still have squeaking noise a little bit at low speeds. Now they're thinking the squeaking noise might just be the leaf springs because it hasn't been driven for a while, and the vibration might be two of the rims, the wheels. When I had the new wheels put on, they said there was a slight bend in the rims of the wheels, and they tried to bend them back. So it's possible that that's causing some of the problems. I don't know, or maybe it's something else that we haven't thought of yet. So there's still that vibration issue from 51 to about 57, 58 miles an hour. So we don't know what's causing that. It's sort of a mystery. So that's the downside of the whole thing. But I'm happy that there's no problem with the drivetrain, drive shaft. These guys are trying to check me out here, and the computer is not cooperating with the checkout process. So they've got like 3 guys working on the computer trying to get the bill entered correctly, and it just is highly entertaining to me to see computer systems versus 100 years ago where we were writing things out with just pen and paper.
Give them 3, that way it doesn't feel so bad.
Because I was waiting for them to process the receipt, and they saw that I had a YouTube channel, these guys have given me 2 hats. This is a $65 hat here, a $65 hat here for a $130 total bill. But it's very generous. It's pretty cool. I get a couple of hats to sort of promote this company, which I think it's amazing that they're letting me out of here and telling me that I have great condition. They could have sold me, you know, $500 worth of parts. So this is the place to come if you're looking for honest mechanics. Checked out. Gonna hop in the step van, drive back across the city. Squeak when I'm driving slow. It might be brakes just getting broken in. It might be possibly the leaf springs, something like that. Not sure exactly what's going on. Still have some vibrations when I'm driving it, but apparently it's not the drivetrain. I guess that's good news. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.